Come on, Team Cowboys!
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. And yesterday on Get Up, things got a little spicy between Dan Orlovsky and Adam Schefter. You know, I dropped 2 videos yesterday and I didn't want to overload the Angry Cowboys fan family, so I'm dropping this one today. On yesterday's episode of Get Up, Jason McCourty, Adam Schefter, Dan Orlovsky, Harry Douglas, and Mike Greenberg discussed the situation Dak's off-the-bone hamstring injury has put this year's Dallas Cowboys in. At the present moment, Dak Prescott is searching for a second opinion, but it is set in stone that he will not be playing for the foreseeable future, leaving the position open to Cooper Rush. Some people think this is an opportunity that we should be given to Trey Lance, which sparked a heated conversation between Adam Schefter and Dan Orlovsky, causing Adam Schefter to speak his mind. So we're going to take a listen to the 3 clips that I got for y'all, and y'all know what we're going to do. We're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to what Dan Orlovsky and Adam Schefter had to say.
I mean, you know this, as an organization, sometimes you make decisions that are better for a certain individual or the long term of your organization, or to figure things out more so than, well, this guy was the backup. If you're the Cowboys, is Cooper Rush that much better than Trey Lance? Wait. That's a little bit of unknown. You traded a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance. Yep. What was the point of trading the 4th-round pick for Trey Lance if you have no desire to get Trey Lance on the field?
But what makes you say that this team would be better off if it played Trey Lance on Sunday over Cooper Rush, who has the 5-1 record? I got it. The defense carried him. But why are they going to be better off with Trey Lance?
Oh, there's nothing that makes me say that.
What Trey Lance can do.
Exactly.
Because you gave up a 4th-round pick.
I gave up a 4th-round pick.
And gave up a 4th-round pick for Jonathan Mingo, too. We're going to see him on Sunday taking the place of other guys?
Now, you know where I stand on that. Okay.
Is Cooper Rush that much better than Trey Lance? Yeah, that's a Big 10-4, buddy. Cooper Rush is a proven backup quarterback. He is a winning backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. We can't hear enough of it when Dak Prescott isn't having a great game, because the Dak haters are so quick to remind us of Cooper Rush's 5-1 record. We hear it all the time, Cowboys Nation. Then Adam Schefter asked a question that us sane Cowboys fans ask. Why would the team be better off playing Trey Lance as opposed to Cooper Rush? Their answer? To see what he can do. We saw what he could do against 3rd stringers and Papa John's delivery guys. Not too much, Cowboys Nation. So let's go ahead and jump into the second clip that I got for y'all. In this clip, Dan Orlovsky continues to talk his nonsense and Adam Schefter continues to get annoyed with it. So let's take a listen so we can come back and talk about it. Roll a clip.
So here's the best case scenario for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Is Cooper Rush plays well enough for them to win a couple games and Dak comes back. So then that's going to create another issue, because then he would be sitting at 7-1 as a starter, 8-1 as a starter, and that becomes a whole different conversation.
Well, what's the problem then?
It becomes a whole different conversation.
No, it doesn't. Cooper Rush's job is to keep the season alive as the backup quarterback. And don't tell me that all of a sudden you think that Cooper Rush should supplant the highest paid quarterback in football. Well, that's what you're implying.
You don't think that would become a thing?
No, I don't.
Boy, Adam Schefter sounded just like me when I have these damn conversations with other Dallas Cowboys fans. You have got to be taking some of the most potent bath salts if you think for a second that there would be a quarterback controversy if Cooper Rush came in and did his damn job. We'll get into that more during my raw and uncut portion, so make sure you stick around for that. In the last clip, Adam Schefter continues to go in on his dumbass topic. Harry Douglas jumps in on the Trey Lance bandwagon as well. So let's take a listen so we can come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Cowboys Nation, let's go ahead and take a listen to the last clip from the crew of Get Up.
Dallas would love to have that problem that Cooper Rush could come on and in 4 games, let's just say, put up a 3-1 record, and they're 6-6 at 500, and Dak is ready to come back. There are so many hypotheticals here that Cooper Rush could do it, that Dak can make it back, and then it becomes an issue. No way.
They're 3-5. If Cooper Rush takes basically this same team and goes 3-1 over their next 4, we don't think that that's going to become a narrative or a conversation. We're smart. Come on.
Let me jump in here for a second, because I don't think that's realistic when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys as a football team.
I totally agree.
And who the hell they have to play on their schedule.
Totally agree.
Like, I don't think Cooper Rush is going to come in and save the season for the Dallas Cowboys. It already started the way it started. If you can't do it with Dak Prescott, you sure as hell is not going to be able to do it with Cooper Rush.
So then why not play Trey Lance?
That's my point exactly. Trey Lance, you gave up a 4th-round pick. This is the opportunity for you to play Trey Lance, because you're not making the playoffs. You're not going to revitalize anything or rejuvenate anything amongst your team to where you're a contender. These are your next 3 games. I don't see you beating those teams.
You know what, Cowboys Nation? We're going to skip the build-up and get right into it. Y'all ready for my Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. This is by far one of the dumbest conversations to have when it comes to our Dallas Cowboys. Who should be leading this team until Dak Prescott returns? If he even comes back this season, Cowboys Nation. If you're thinking of trying to salvage this season, you put the backup quarterback in who is seasoned and is a proven winner in Cooper Rush. If you think the season's a wash, you go with Trey Lance. Whoever you go with, remember this. Both quarterbacks are free agents at the end of this year. Who will the Dallas Cowboys be extending, and who will the Dallas Cowboys allow to test the open market? It's unfortunate that Jerry Jones would try to be the smartest man in the room yet again by giving up a 4th-round draft pick for a quarterback who hadn't even had much experience in college, let alone in the NFL. A lot of Cowboys fans believe it was a waste of a 4th-round draft pick, a pick that could have netted Braylon Allen or something. Nope, Jerry Jones used it for a quarterback to hold a clipboard the entire time that he's been a Dallas Cowboy. Jerry, at some point you may have to admit that move was the dumbest move that you probably could have made. Suck it up and take responsibility for it. But you know, Cowboys Nation, I share the same frustration that I see Adam Schefter displayed. When I have to have this type of conversation in my comment section, it gets annoying to no end. You don't run a football organization or any organization off hopes and wishing. You go with proven commodities. You go with the ones that you know can help salvage this season. You don't make decisions based on curiosity, or at least you're not supposed to. Also, during this segment, Dan Orlovsky alluded to a potential quarterback controversy between Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush if Cooper Rush comes in and goes 3-1 against the next 4 opponents. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, Cowboys Nation. First and foremost, I don't envision Dak Prescott coming back for the remainder of the season. If his hamstring injury is off the bone, as an owner, Jerry Jones better not try to rush Dak Prescott back from injury. I know this team has a knack for rushing its players back off of injury, but that would be the dumbest mistake Jerry Jones could ever had made, aside from allowing Jimmy Johnson to walk because Jerry's own ignorance. The only people that will see this as a quarterback controversy is the ones who root against Dak Prescott. The ones who are always in my comment section talking about how bad of a quarterback he is. I don't give a damn if Cooper Rush turns the season around, Cowboys Nation. It's not going to change the fact that Dak Prescott just signed a new deal and Jerry Jones is not keen on allowing top-paid quarterbacks in the league to sit on the sidelines getting paid top money to hold a clipboard. Shit, he wouldn't even fire Mike McCarthy because he would have to pay him for not being on the team. What makes anybody think that Jerry Jones is going to make that decision with Dak Prescott? If you think that, then you might not want Dak Prescott to succeed in general. Also, since Cooper Rush went 5-1 2 years ago, there has been a minority of Cowboys fans that continue to say that Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. They praise Cooper Rush for coming in and doing his damn job. It's not the backup's job to come in and lose the game for the team. His job is to come in and play as if nothing has changed and to fight for the win. But let's not get it twisted. These same people would bash Cooper Rush if he didn't get to an NFC championship in their time frame. Don't let them fool you, Cowboys Nation. Once Cooper Rush has shown that he can't meet their expectations without a complete team around him, they'll be degrading him just like they do Dak Prescott. As far as what quarterback should be taking Dak Prescott's place until his return, I feel both Cooper Rush and Trey Lance should get the opportunity to display their talents on the field against first-team opponents. Cooper Rush has success on the field where Trey Lance has none. I also feel that the Dallas Cowboys should have used Trey Lance in a more gadget type of role, similar to Taysom Hill from the New Orleans Saints. The brother has size, he has speed to be considered a threat lining up at the tight end, wide receiver, or in the backfield, especially if he lines up at the wideout position and gets a quick pass from Rush. Does the defense play the run, or do they play the pass? Will the person manned up on Trey Lance rush him, or will he drop back into coverage? Either way, there's potential for Trey Lance to burn you with his legs or burn you with the pass. The Dallas Cowboys are missing a lot from this year's team. In order to be competitive, they have to be more innovative and come up with trickery to mask their inefficiencies. With both Rush and Lance in the game at once, I believe it would throw a lot of defenses off. Don't believe me? Look at how the Kansas City Chiefs involved their backup quarterback in Carson Wentz. Roll that play. All right, Cowboys Nation, you got Carson Wentz and Patrick Mahomes out there. Stop. Now they're going to be running a triple option with Travis Kelce being the lead blocker and Kareem Hunt getting the handoff. Roll the clip. Stop. 1, 2, 3 players are out of position, allowing Kareem Hunt to almost walk in for the touchdown. You see what I mean, Cowboys Nation? You see how they use both quarterbacks in the game at once? This could really help the Dallas Cowboys use a little bit of trickery in their scheme. The thing is, I don't think Mike McCarthy has the ability to draw up such a play like this due to his archaic play calling. So, get Trey Lance some reps at the tight end position or lining him up in the backfield to work on those trick plays. Put him out there during punt situations to always have the illusion that you might fake the punt. Teach him how to be a placeholder just in case you want to fake the field goal. There are ways of using this man before you lose this man this upcoming season, making this front office once again look like idiots for wasting a 4th round draft pick. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you think about Adam Schefter being annoyed with Dan Orlovsky? Who do you think would be the better backup quarterback, Cooper Rush or Trey Lance? Y'all know what we doing. Let's go ahead and talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, drop a like on this video and share it with whoever you know is a Cowboys fan. If you are DC for life and you're here to root on our Dallas Cowboys through all of the dysfunction, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I go live, release a video, podcast episode, or Madden 25 and College Football 25 gameplay. I know a few Cowboys fans who live in this fantasy world, one where Cooper Rush comes in and leads this team to a playoff appearance. That won't change a thing, Cowboys Nation. He will still be the backup quarterback to Dak Prescott. Also, what makes you think another team won't acquire his services next year if he comes in and balls out? Jerry Jones has never been good at a bidding war, and Cooper Rush will be a free agent at the beginning of the 2025 season. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.